The West call him a dictator, but across Africa, we call him our hero. See, he rose to power not by election, but by conviction. And immediately he got into power, he refused to bow down to the world powers. He decided that he is here for a mission, and the mission is to free Africans and make Africans a sovereign nation. We are talking about Ibrahim Traore, the president of Burkina Faso, the leader of AES. Today, we will dive deep into the world of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, the president or the youngest president in the world, and the president that dares to dream of a new Africa, a united African front. They
enjoy every year in their economic surveys. Burkina Faso is the poorest country, Mali is the poorest country, Niger is the poorest country. We are ranked among the last. Very well.
We will explore the Alliance of Sahel States, AES. We will talk about what this alliance stands for and the benefit that it brings to Africa as a people. And not just that, we will also talk about the divine shift that is happening across the African land and why this seems to be like a signal that Africa is ready to stand on its own. Okay, all right. Let me read in detail so that you understand what this man stands for. Okay, Ibrahim Traore was born on March 14, 1988 at Kera, Bunduki of Burkina Faso. He rose to power to become the president of Burkina Faso on the September of 2022 through a coup that ousted interim president Paul Henry Sadogo Damiba. I hope I pronounced it right. Since he took over, he made kicking out the former colonial masters. He made it his top priority. He wants France out of Burkina Faso. That one is not negotiable. Like, that is his top priority. Like, if I don't achieve any other thing in my life, I want to achieve this one. I want France out. Since he rose to power, the West have not rested. As a matter of fact, as far as they are concerned, this guy is a threat to their business. Like, African land is their business land. Like, for them, it is their rightful heritage. It doesn't belong to us. So, to the best of their ability, they will never rest until they kick this guy out. They will never rest until they kill this guy. They want him out by all means. They are desperate. They are desperate. This guy is bad business. As a matter of fact, the world power have gathered themselves together to hold all manner of diverse kind of sanctions on him, using ECOWAS as their puppet. Forget those ones. So, see, Tinubu, hey, those guys don't. I don't want to say something, but why will you allow yourself to be a puppet to Americans, to be a puppet to NATO, to use you to frustrate your own African brothers? But trust him now. Captain Ibrahim Traore does not take rubbish. He does not take no for an answer. Do you know what he did immediately? ECOWAS began to hold sanctions on him. Boom! He disbanded himself from ECOWAS. Went along to form his own organization with two other countries, Mali and Niger Republic. They decided to form their own coalition and they named it Alliance of Sahel States, AES. Guess what their plan is? Their plan is to kick the world powers out. Those guys are not smiling. They have decided to band together to protect each other and help each other grow economically. And top of the priority is to make sure they frustrate France and the other NATO countries. They are in for it. Damn, I love these guys. Alliance of Sahel States was created on September 2023, and since it was created, a lot of things have been happening. As a matter of fact, they shifted their partnership away from their former colonial masters, and then they moved towards Russia and created a relationship with Putin. This man, you tough. You sabi politics past all these other guys. Thumbs up for you. And it is working for them. Like, this one is a business relationship, not master to slave kind of relationship, but man to man, president to president. The thing is even getting Donald Trump crazy. Like, come on. And then he said to him, Traoré, come boy, come to America. Let's talk business. Let's trust Captain. Captain looked at him and said, I know they come. As a matter of fact, I am busy building my nation. I am busy. I'm not coming. If it were to be all the leaders in Africa, they would be so excited. Oh, Trump is calling me. But not this guy. This guy is serious. He means business. He doesn't want any distraction. He is laser focused. Hey, Jesus. Hey. Man, this guy is superb. Come on. Put your hands together for this guy. Man, this young man have single-handedly unified the whole of Africa together. He has succeeded in garnering support from all over Africa and the world at large. Hey. Everybody, both in Nigeria, in Ghana, in South Africa, in all the African nations are screaming, say Traoré. Like, meaning, we are supporting Ibrahim Traoré. As a matter of fact, I saw an image of people burning American flag in Ghana. Man, it is crazy. Also in South Africa, over 500,000 people came out to support this young man. I just cannot believe it. How does this kind of thing happen? One man shaking the whole world. People are coming out in Jamaica to support him. People are coming out in London, in America, every part of the world. Everybody is shouting, we are in support of Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Hey, where is this young man coming from? How can one man be moving the world like this if God's hand is not on him? This is a divine move of God to unite Africa, a divine move of God to make Africans strong and powerful again. Hey, Psalm 133 verse 1 and says, hey, how beautiful, how good, how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. That is what God is actualizing in Africa now. Using this man. He's God sent. He is on a divine mission from heaven to make this an African reality. What God have been planning, what God has prophesied, what God has talked about for many years, the powerful nations of Africa, it is about to materialize. It is coming to reality, and God is using this one man, just one man, to stir up the waters. You don't know, Africa don't know what God is doing though. Hey, a lot of things are happening in the background. We're just seeing things manifesting in the physical, but the spiritual, don't forget, controls the physical. The spiritual controls the physical. See, despite the wonderful works that this young man has done for his nation, hey, he has been building roads, building refineries. He built a refinery, like their first gold refinery. This guy built it. Hey. And he went ahead to pay off their loan. $4.97 billion. See, he defied the order of things. In fact, African presidents, African leaders need to take a cue from this young man. In 2024, he cleared off all their debts. As a matter of fact, around December, he cleared it off. And say from now henceforth, we don't need any international help. We are self-sufficient. He's building schools, building hospitals, and he has refused to receive or to allow any aid come from anybody. He said, we can do it. We can do it. We are not poor. Stop tagging us poor. We are not poor. In fact, you need to watch the video now. They lie for you. You need to watch the video.
They enjoy it every year in their economic surveys. Burkina Faso is the poorest country, Mali is the poorest country, Niger is the poorest country. We are ranked among the last. Very well, if we are as poor as they say, but when the time came to take responsibility, we asked these masters to leave. Why don't they want to leave? When we take the case of Niger, for over 40 years, some countries have been exploiting uranium to produce energy for themselves. From Ottawa to Paris, the streets are lit up. That's the light. But in Niger, it's darkness that is served to us. When you go to our states, our lands are riddled with holes, everywhere in search of precious metals like gold, but often there isn't even the slightest accessible road to reach the areas where they exploit gold, let alone some basic social services. That's why we decided to revolt and take the destiny of our countries into our own hands.
In spite of all these things, the West still labeled him a dictator. They accused him of misusing or mismanaging the resources of Burkina Faso. And you know what they did? They used a blackface, Michael Langley. See this guy? Anywhere you see this guy, knock his head. Knock his head. That guy, knock his head. He allowed himself to be used by his masters like a house nigger, coming to lay accusing fingers, point accusing fingers at his brother. You are not man enough, my guy. You are not man enough. Kai! But when God has sent a man, it doesn't matter what you try. They have tried to assassinate this guy. Over 20 assassination attempts, but this guy refused to die. Kai. It is only God that can protect a man in this manner. Why? Because he is on a divine mission. So you can't touch him. He's invisible to every attack. God sent him. Jehovah sent him by himself to come and do this work in Africa. These men are desperate. Do you know what it means for a man to have experienced 20 assassination attempts just within 2 years? 20 within 2 years. These men are desperate. But let me tell you the real reason why they want him gone. It's not just about the gold in Burkina Faso. Yes, they have been sitting on Africans' wealth for a very long time. And what this guy is doing is very threatening. But not just about the gold alone, not just about Burkina Faso alone. They are really threatened. Why? Because what this guy is doing, what Captain Ibrahim Traoré is doing, is contagious. Meaning it can go viral. It can become epidemic, like a disease, going from country to country. And that is what they are trying to cut short. Like if he succeeds in freeing Burkina Faso from France, then other African nations will realize that this thing is possible, and everybody will begin to rebel and begin to revolt. And they don't want it. So they want this light that is rising to quench. Kai, but Africans, if we allow this one quench, hey, just like the same thing they did to Thomas Sankara, the same thing they did to Patrice Lumumba is about to happen again. Oh, Africans, better open your eyes. Don't allow this man live the way, the same thing they did to Muammar Gaddafi. We shouldn't allow this same thing happen. We better shine our eyes together. These guys are looking for a reason to get into Africa. They are looking for a reason to get into Burkina Faso. Just the same way they got into Libya and destroyed Libya. That is the same thing they want to do to Burkina Faso. What will African leaders be doing? Will they stand aside and watch this guy being killed? Will they stand aside and watch Burkina Faso destroyed by NATO, by world powers? Will they stand aside? Or will they stand with their brothers? I know the masses are with him, but the leaders, what are they saying? Will they betray their brother? Ivory Coast, Côte d'Ivoire. Bacharanyage. Don't allow yourself to be used negatively. Hey, people of Africa will not forgive you. I promise you that. It takes courage to challenge these superpowers. As a matter of fact, this young man is putting his life on the line for Africa. The least that we can do as true Africans is to support him, to join the campaign, to stand with him. And how can you join the campaign? How do you support him? The least you can do is to go down to the comment section in this video. Go down to the comment section and type, I stand with Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Type it in the comment section. By doing this, you will make this video go viral, and the world will see that African is not silent. Africans are not silent about this matter. Let's support our brothers. Let's support our brother. Let's support the people of Burkina Faso. Go ahead and type it in the comment section. I stand with Ibrahim Traoré. Also, do well to subscribe to this channel so that we can continue to bring you contents of value. God bless you. Until we meet again, have this at the back of your mind that Africa is one and we are united.